Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Sumaya Dea, and in this video, I will present a poster. For the poster topic that I will present, I take from the journal with the title, The Mapping of the Primary School English Vocabulary Learning Strategies. Full questionnaire written by Ima Widyastuti and Adi Kusuma from Sarjana Wiyata Tamasiswa University, Yogyakarta. We start from the abstract part. Based on the Ministry of National Education Policy, English is not a compulsory subject in primary school level due to the Bahasa learning priority. For supporting this policy, Bahasa is taught longer in the classroom. Thus, there is limited support from the government. Many primary schools are still involving English in their school curriculum as a local content subject or as an extracurricular. Bogem 2 Primary School in Yogyakarta is one of those which set English as a local subject, content subject. In this school, English was taught between 2015 and 2017. Unfortunately, now English has been eliminated in this school because there are no more English teachers. However, grade 5 students who have experience learning English in grade 1 to 3 are still learning English from foreign tourists who frequently visit in their class. This uniqueness is the main reason for conducting this research, which focuses on mapping the vocabulary learning strategies used by students of grade 5 at Bogem 2 Primary School. Researchers applied descriptive quantitative research methods with full questionnaires using 3 scales. Okay, let's move to the introduction part. The Indonesian government policy of the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Education and Culture in 2013 set up English as non-compulsory subject in primary school level. The reason behind the release of this policy is quite simple. The government wishes that primary school students learn Bahasa first because other language as Bahasa is the communication language used in Indonesia and is the national identity. Some parents argue then that their children should learn English earlier because English as an international language has spread widely and fast in their children's life. Besides parents, some primary schools also disagree with the policy. They prefer to place English as a local content subject or as an extracurricular. This also happened in Bogem 2 Primary School, which introduced English. The recent research aimed to map the English vocabulary strategies chosen by the grade 5 students. Due to their basic knowledge of English in grade 1 to 3 and their frequent interaction with the non-native speaker of Bahasa. Learning English vocabulary is the first step before learning the English grammar. English has become more familiar with children as it frequently appears on various media, such as television programs, footworks, toys, games, or even from the public figures who are close to the children. The parents commonly prefer to send their children to the English course outside the school. Okay, move to the method part. The recent research belongs to quantitative research using a survey for finding out the participants' specific information on their behavior, belief, and ideas. The researchers used a full questionnaire with three frequency scale, namely never, sometimes, and always. Folkways is questionnaire designed for searching the vocabulary learning strategies for the primary school level. Originally, there are 27 statements on Folkways. However, the present study only applies 14 statements that are suitable to the 28 participant backgrounds and contexts. The 28 participants were 9 girls and 90 boys, with the age range between 10 and 14 study. All participants in the current study are in grade 5 of an elementary school and have introduced a basic English. Okay, let's move to the result and discussion part. From the preliminary identification of the participants' view on English, the researchers found that 12 students were interested in English because of some reason, such as interesting, fun, nice to listen to someone speaking English, and having an idea for going abroad. Ex-students didn't like English as it was difficult, and ex-students didn't give any response. This means that more than 50 of participants were interested in English, whether in learning or only in listening to the English speaking. From the Folkways questionnaire, the researchers analyzed the data using the percentage and mean. So here is the table Folkways questionnaire results, and this is the statement, and this is the frequency scale of the statements. Scale 1 is never, scale 2 is sometimes, and scale 3 is always. And from the table 1, it can be seen that the dominant higher percentage of each statement is on scale 2. Then followed by scale 1, never, and scale 3, always. Among the 14 statements, there were 11 statements where responded highly between 46% and 79% on scale 2. Table 1 also shows that the mean of the data is scale 2. Sometimes on statement number 5, with 79% of students respond sometimes. I pick up work from film and TV programs I watch. Regarding to the statement number 5, the researchers dig more data. The most response in the present research love to watch SpongeBob SquarePants and Upin dan Ipin cartoon movie on Indonesian national television programs. The vocabulary gain was certainly limited to the character names on the films, such as Sponge, Mr. Krabs, Squid. They mostly only recognize this word as the name of the film characters, and only 2 students who really understood the meaning of those words. Besides, both response often relate the character names to form of the character and the description of the character. The character Mr. Krabs, for example, listen and pronounce the word crab, then closely watch the shape of Mr. Krabs, which has a similar form to an animal called crab. They then came to the conclusion that Mr. Krabs is a crab in the real life. Okay, we go to the last part, conclusion. So the conclusion is Tough children don't get an English subject formally in their schools. Children have several ways of learning English unconsciously through some media. Watching films on television is the most popular among children. They recognize English vocabulary from the names of the film characters. Besides, children also gain their English vocabulary from games they play online as well as offline. They pick up English words from the game interaction, written text, and songs from the games. Okay, I guess that's enough for my poster presentation. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.